Joining me now on set is former international and a former coach with Shooting Stars of Ibadan. That's the club they call 3SC in the local league. Franklin Howard.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's good to have you here.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm always at your doorstep anytime you need me.
Does the FIFA ranking mean anything at all? Super Eagles is at 40th position. Does that underline the power of the Eagles in Africa? Is that exactly where they should be?
Actually, between me and you, definitely know we've not been doing so good, and we've not been tested enough to actually be able to actually say we never belong to that position. But right away now, it's a challenge, and I think we should take in that vein that we have to actually have more to do to actually boost our chances or our ranking in the FIFA. For them to have told we are 40th, I don't think it should bother us. Rather, we should actually make us fasten the seatbelt and actually go further and try more to actually lift our position and better position on the ladder. So I think it's a challenge and we have to take it like that. I don't think we'll be so bothered as regards that position. What should actually be on our mind now is to improve on the ladder.
Well, in that position, Nigeria will be taking on South Africa early next month. And the South Africans have just appointed Stuart Baxter, the only man, the only coach who has led the Bafana to defeat the Eagles in just one match. Nigeria has defeated the Bafana several times, but one match the South Africans won, and Baxter was the man in charge back then. Do we have anything to fear? Does Nigeria have anything to fear at this time with Baxter back in charge?
I don't think so, because possibly they actually corrected their mistakes on time. That was why they called the man back. But playing South Africa has not been probably a threat to Nigeria. But there and then, I think they felt the man has done something great and they wanted to maybe come and repeat it, but it's not going to be like it, because our boys now, they are fully ready too. We have some new boys coming to the team, and the coach himself, I think he has gone possibly to watch the boys in their various club sides and actually monitoring them. And I think there's no way they can stop us. I think the fear should be on that side. For I haven't tried to postpone the encounter, but then now that we actually step our foot on the ground and saying we still have to head as regards the first date, and this we are sticking to. I think the fear should be on their side, not on our side. And I think there's no way South Africa would say will stop us from actually qualifying any competition at all. So I still have my mind that no fear, no threat of anything that will actually stop us from actually getting our points and forging ahead in the 2019 Editions Cup.
Well, you coached in the local league. Here we have a situation where the best player at the moment in the local league, there is a push and pull about whether he's gone to Denmark. He left his club, MFM, without permission. How often? I mean, we also understand he will be invited to the national team for this match against South Africa. Was it a wise move for him to have left the club like that, to go on trials to Denmark? And how often do you experience this when you were coaching Shooting Stars?
Yeah, what actually really happened, I believe that the club themselves, I think they have a part to play, and Nigeria as a country would definitely have a part to play. You see, in other countries like that, things like that, you see, the players, they won't be scared. Even the club, they know FIFA can actually come into it, and they just cannot come in and take a player to go on anything like trial without the consent of the national body. Because there's a routine, there's a kind of protocol that actually happens as regards a player going for anything like trial. You have to notify the club, they got to not give you an approval. Even the national body has to know that this man is out of the country going for a trial. So for them to actually come in and pick the ball, I think it's something that is not done anywhere. And as such, the FIFA, at least, not even Nigeria trying to say they should return, but they should put in FIFA to actually, at least, they got to be disciplined. The club is saying, Michelin, they got to be disciplined as regards what they've done. Come and pick a player that the league is still on. No, they don't seek any permission from neither the national body nor the club side, and just come and pick a player there. I think it's not just, it's not a small case. It has to be, they will make it big so that would be a lesson to other clubs or any country coming to, any club from anywhere coming to pick any player from Nigeria. You can imagine a player that's just coming up now, the country did so much, and now it's out of the country, not even to the knowledge of the club is playing for. And I think it's a big offense. And the FIFA, possibly, not even the club concerned, the FIFA themselves should damble it to it.
All right, thank you so much, Coach Franklin Howard.
Well,
that's all of sports at this time.